Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So as I'm looking at the crypto market this morning, everything is relatively stagnant, up, down by only a little bit. Nothing out of the ordinary here. BINANCE coin is still killing it though, 6.37%. Over the $24 mark here, but mostly everything else is relatively stagnant here. Ripple's Godfather makes an offer to Vitalik he can't refuse, and this is just a bit of a funny kind of thing. You heard about the Vitalik tweet. I think it was a tweet on Twitter when he posted that he applied to be an intern back in 2013 for Ripple, but he had visa complications, and so he couldn't go through with it. So there was some thread on Twitter, and apparently David Schwartz mentioned, well, Vitalik, you can always apply again. We're always looking for interns, and some people got offended, but clearly it was all tongue-in-cheek. These guys are all friends, right? The crypto space is such a small space that these guys see each other, and they have been seeing each other at conferences. So, no, it's not that David Schwartz was being a DICK or anything like that, but, these guys can have fun too. They can joke around, right? I would hope so, at least. Fundstrat's Tom Lee. Current Bitcoin misery index has never been reported in a bear market, so another confirmation here that Fundstrat's global advisor founder Tom Lee pointed out the value that has currently been reported by his company's Bitcoin sentiment indicator. Bitcoin misery index has never been seen in a bear market. Lee made his comments during an interview with Cointelegraph published on April 19th. So during the interview, Lee noted that through 2018, the BMI has never been over 50, while it now recently touched a value of 89. According to Lee, values over 67 have never taken place in a bear market. So Lee concluded it means that a bull market is likely starting. Still, he also explained that when the indicator reported such a high value, 6 out of 6 times, there is a drawdown in the market. Lee claims the drawdown averaged to 25% in such instances, and that in the short term, the market could see a headwind. Moreover, he also stated that this could also mean that investors could be moving their capital to altcoins instead. Lee also pointed out that Bitcoin recently broke the 200-day moving average, which he believes means that Bitcoin's recovery is happening faster than they expected. So some good news there. This is in line with what he stated in mid-March when Lee said that he thinks the key number to watch is the 200-day moving average. And yes, if we go to the Bitcoin chart here, and this is the 200-day moving average, Bitcoin did surpass that, and we are now trading above the 200. So what does this mean? Are we in a bull market? Well, technically, Tom Lee believes so. And again, this market's only been bullish for about a month. So guys, still a lot to see. I mean, I personally, what I think this is Bitcoin on a daily, by the way. I think we will see some vacillating. What I think is that we will see, so if I zoom out here and we see this is Bitcoin, I think we're going to start to see some of this, okay, before we see this. So how long that will happen is anyone's guess, but usually we tend to see the bottom move sideways for a little while before we see an uptrend, and I feel that is likely to happen. Maybe it was this already, but I mean, it's hard to say at this time. I still think it's a little early, so we just have to keep an eye on it and see what happens. Did you guys see this on Twitter? @HLNOOOO on Twitter tweeted out to XRP holders. He wrote, "Warning to all XRP holders, Ripple CTO Joel Katz, aka David Schwartz, recently selling his XRP stack is the biggest warning sign one could ever get. This is the most bearish sign for XRP I have ever witnessed since the beginning of 2017. I recommend everybody to get out now." And then he replied here to his own comment. Here's the comment from Joel Katz himself, that he sold his stash during January 2018, which aligns perfectly with the wallet. "To make it clear, I don't blame him. It's reasonable to cash out. He built it, so why shouldn't he profit?" And it was a tweet from David Schwartz. "I hold some XRP that I bought on the open market over the years, as well as other similar assets. When I first chose to put money in, I agreed on a de-risking strategy with my wife. Should we ever have too much at risk, which I've been following with some sadness." And then 14 hours ago, David Schwartz responds, "This is still the case, still sticking to the de-risking strategy my wife and I agreed to when we agreed to put our own money into crypto. What helped me not to be so sad selling during the bull run was thinking how happy I'd be if I regretted my decision. But it still hurts. The majority of our liquid assets is still in XRP that I purchased on exchanges by market making. The majority of our e-liquid assets is still in Ripple stock. I'm going to have a lot of skin in the game for the foreseeable future, whether I want to or not. So David Schwartz right here demonstrating how much XRP and Ripple related stock he does have. Hell No responded back saying, thank you for reaching out. What you do with your assets, it's solely your decision. I'm pretty sure you have your valid reasons to de-risk right now at these prices. Great to hear that you still have skin in the game though. And David Schwartz, if you think about it, circumstances have put my wife and I into a situation where we have way more risk than it would make any rational sense for us to have. There's nothing we can fundamentally do about it. All my eggs are in one basket, but I do like the basket. And so nothing to worry about, guys. Ultimately, he's been accused of selling his XRP back in January 2018. But if you remember, back in January 2018, when XRP was at an all-time high, wouldn't this have been a great time to profit take? Had we known, and some of us did, that the market was going to crash to epic proportions as it did. For those of you guys who had never been in crypto, I'm sure a lot of you got caught up here buying near all-time high, if not at all-time high, and then have just seen the market collapse since then. But you got to remember, guys like David Schwartz have been in this game for a long time, and they've seen markets go up and markets go down. So selling for profits in January 2018 is all that David Schwartz was doing. I know Charlie Lee got blasted for this back in December 2017 as well. Litecoin founder Charlie Lee says he sold all his holdings in the cryptocurrency. And if you go to, this is Litecoin on a daily, and this is December 2017. So right after the bull run up, Charlie Lee sells his Litecoin. He gets flack for it from people who know nothing about cryptocurrency on the internet, who have probably never even seen a crypto market before this one. And sure enough, the news articles ensue. And so, guys, just remember, markets go up, markets go down. People like Charlie Lee and David Schwartz have been in this market longer than you and I, or at least probably longer than you, certainly longer than I. So, something to put into perspective when you're trading. That all said, though, David Schwartz has said that all his eggs are in one basket, but he does like the basket. That tells me that he still has lots of confidence in XRP, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.